Hi people, I just wanted to do an update. This is for the people inside the Telegram group. It's got a couple of them have been asking about how I manually trade gold, and it's quite a bit of an eye-opener because what I'm saying doesn't mean that this is the be all and everything to do with trading. Okay, this is my formula, my personal method that I use by using known support and resistance lines that I've already traded with or have been traded with in the history. Okay, this is what these lines are. These are points of entry when I've got into the market, out of the market. Okay, and I've very successfully grown my account, okay, my Darwin account. If I show you, even though we're in high times of where the market's just gone completely volatile, it's been just mad, right? So what I want to show you is I'm just going to show you my account one, and I'm probably going to give you a little bit of an update of what money I'm going to be making from account one this month, because I get paid every 3 months for my account. Even though we've been in a very tricky situation with the markets, gold has gone parabolic, it's gone way up, right the way up, and then next minute it will come back down again, right? Well, I tend to stay away from the news when I'm trading gold. Okay, let's see if I can find it. It should be this one here. This is my account 3. This one here is my account 1. Now you'll see that my account 1 is a balance of 659,658. Okay, remember I operate by trading with a funded it's a demo account to a point, okay, but it is a simulated account. It's exactly the same on the markets, and then I allow Darwin, okay, to monitor my trading, and then I get a performance fee for finding profitable trades, okay, profitable Darwins they call it, which they then give to their investors to make real money on the real markets. Okay, so you know this is what the trading is all about, and you can see that even though I'm in a severe drawdown, okay, round about 20,000, something around about that region, 21,321. When you take into consideration that I'm at 659,000 USD, you'll see my equity is 638,000. Okay, started with a 100k account. This is the reason why it doesn't really touch me that much, because 20%, it's not 20%. Okay, I'm probably less than 8 or 9%, maybe around about 7% in my drawdown, which I'm just going to show you. If we go over here, if we go to my Darwin, this is account 1. Okay, you'll see that I'm still growing my permanent allocation, which has been paid through my performance fee. So this isn't out of my own money. This is all money that I've made through my performance fee. Now I'm offering it inside of my management system. If you want to be interested in that, UK works really, really well for. Spain, obviously, anywhere in Europe it works really well. There are a couple of countries that it won't work for. However, I do have a workaround for that, and I can put you down as a beta tester, and I can show you how that can be achieved using crypto, okay, as payment. But what I want to be showing you here is that the 100k permanent allocation, okay, is at 68.12%. So you know it's not far away from me achieving this. Now on the 5th of May, okay, 2025, I'll get 64771 for this account. Bear in mind that when I had my last payment, it was around about 1,700 quid. Bear in mind also that I'm now in the gold, so this is now monthly. Okay, with the gold you get risk assessed, and also your allocations you get monthly. So this shows you how much you can achieve on a monthly basis. Okay, so if we go to the allocations, let's just click on here. You'll see that April's 2025 Darwin ends in 1 week. So this is just showing you, you know, I'm just giving you a little bit of an interest here, so you've got an idea of what I've achieved. Okay, so I've pretty much had this account for around about 1 month. This is in gold. I had it in silver, and you can see, look, you can see my performance fee was 1,751. That was my last payment, and this payment now is going to be 64771. Now, this is quite possible that I could get a payment coming in every single month. It really depends on the fact of whether or not I get investors that want to put their money into me trading, okay, and then I get a performance fee included on top of that as well, okay. So my estimated performance fee is 64771, which is great because it just shows me, and this is account 1. Okay, I want to show you just quickly account 2, okay, because I don't want to go off topic. This is my account 2, which I'm running. This one is the first 3 monthly payment, okay. So basically, it's 10% of 195,750, which is 29362. Okay, so it's £293.62. So I'm estimating that this should just about hit the 300 to 369 mark on the 5th of May. Okay, it's around about that. This is going to be my first performance fee. What am I going to do with it? Well, obviously I'm going to set it up so it automatically pays for this account, so it's running automatically. 2, I will make sure that I get another performance fee allocation, permanent allocation for 100k, and I will work to build the account. Okay, now this one has been run with bots and manual trading, okay, because I'm lucky enough to be able to trade. And I have quite a successful trade on this. Now the accounts for some reason work a lot better with MT5. Okay, I am working on making sure that I have MT4 accounts that are coming into profit, and this will be my next videos that I'll be bringing out and showing you exactly how we're going to achieve that, etc. Okay, so what we're doing now is you can see that this was account 1. So if we move over now to account 2, I just want to show you this quickly. This is account 2. Oh, hello, we've just been booted out. Let's just redo that. It's because I have a very bad internet connection. So I'm just going to log in. This is great because this shows you it's not staged in any way. You can see that I'm logging into my account. This account is based in Germany. My VPS is in Germany. You have to forgive me as well because I've been getting over the flu. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you this very, very quickly just so you can see this. And then I will go over my gold trade because I think this will be interesting. Just wanted to open your eyes to what I'm doing to make a passive income and then some. And I also want to show you how we need to store that money as well, which we make. Okay, so this is account 2. So the balance is 165,913. This started with 100k, okay, and you can see that, let's close that. You can see that I've made 65,000 in profit on this account. Okay, so if we go to history, and you'll see that £79,352.59 is my clear profit that I've made on this account. Okay, so not doing too bad. This account is probably less than about 4 or 5 months old. In fact, it's less than that because my 3-month allocation is my first account. So it normally takes about a month to set it all up, calibration, etc. So I would say this is about 4 months old, and it's already starting to bring in some money. Okay, which is 29362. So if you add to 293,692 and the other one, which I'm getting, is around about 649 quid, which is this one here, 647. We made roughly around about £1,000 in this 3 months cycle. Okay, this is why it's important to keep building your accounts. And with Darwin's, you can have as many accounts as you like, providing that you sign up with a different email address. Otherwise, it can upset when you log in, and the Darwin to actually risk assess your accounts when you start to do this. Now, this is a very good way of making money online safely because you're using simulated accounts. Now, if we was in the world of the internet, okay, let me go to an account. Okay, I'm just going to show you one account which sadly got blown up. Okay, you can see that, look at these accounts, 924, 924, 924. So this is in a drawdown of 49,000. Okay, now if this was real money, you'd be sobbing, hands like this, sobbing, thinking, oh my god, this is my account. Now what I've said to the management team that I've been running, okay, with these beta testers, is don't panic, because what I'm going to do is just get another account. So what we're doing is we're scrapping this account, we're getting rid of this account, okay, and then we'll set up another account, because it's only costing you $38 a month to keep the account open, okay, for a 100k funded account, which has the ability of bringing in money all the time, okay, every 3 months. It does take a bit of work to do, admittedly. That's why a lot of people were opting into me doing the management system as opposed to them doing the management system, okay. But I'm showing you that with the accounts that I'm running and the way that I set them up, this helps really, really well. What I've also started to do is introduce my management, inside my management is manual trading to boost up their accounts if they do fall into a drawdown again. So where we move on to drawdown, I'm just going to take you over now to the XAUUSD. Now these are my known support and resistance lines, okay, which I trade, okay, and if we look on the market and actually have a look at gold, you'll see that this is almost like a head and shoulders forming, okay, because you've got a shoulder here and you've got another shoulder which is forming here. So what I did is with inside my Telegram group, I set this out heads and shoulders, showing you that this is a head and shoulders that's forming. So for this to finish, it clearly needs this line here to come down, okay, and then this is the support line which is carrying all of the head and shoulders. So what you normally find on this then is it's going to retest. This is on a 4-hour window. It's going to retest this line here, this gold line. This is the top, all right, this is what I class as the top. All this is noise, right? All this is what, you know, I've traded with. The way I look at it, okay, is that I would assume that we're going to get a dump. It's going to come down. It is going to retest the top line, okay, which is this line here. Why? Because it's already retested it here, here. It's broke through this resistance here, but I would imagine it's going to bounce off this line, okay, and then it can do both things. It can continue down, because it could come down, because this is a very broad shoulder, if you like, so there's no reason why it can't come back down to this line here, all right, or it's going to bounce off this retest and then go back up, okay, and then it can't reconsolidate and then probably go up, or it'll come back down, okay. So there's lots of things that this can do. Now bear in mind, this is my method that I trade, okay. So this was what Siggy was asking me. He obviously said that you need to get into the deeper way that I manually trade with Darren. So this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, okay. So I just wanted to show you this. So if we go back over to this, you'll see that the line, okay, at this point now, no one knows what gold is going to do, whether it's going to go up or down, right? It does get affected by FOMO. It also gets affected by other currencies that can actually cause gold to go up and down. It depends. It's a safe haven for trading, because a lot of people will pull their money out and then put it in. Now bear in mind that the indices, the stocks were doing quite well today, so this could be a signification that gold could fall. Okay, same as if Bitcoin goes up, gold falls. If Bitcoin goes down, gold goes up. It's because people were moving their investments to and from the best points of what they feel at that time that they can make more money from in some ways. Okay, so funny enough, it's stopping at 3333 at the moment, so we're in a reconsolidation point where it's doing this, and I personally think that what will happen is it will come down, okay. This is me personally. I think that this is going to come down to this support line, which is this one here, okay, and what will happen with this line is it's going to bounce off. It's either going to go back down again. It could easily go down to this line here, which I've already shown you, because we've already had consolidation. Remember, history repeats itself, and we learn a lot of factors and information from that. And remember that these are lines of when I've been in and out and I've traded on this line. You'll see, okay, I've just drawn this line. I haven't done any trade. I did a small trade on this line, right? But if I followed my method, I wouldn't trade. In fact, to be honest with you, when it was going up rocket high, when everyone was jumping onto it, I didn't trade it. because I felt that as well as it was going up at a very fast velocity, there was nothing stopping it from coming down. And if you look at the actual thing, that's exactly what it's done, right? So if I set up a stop loss, it would have been taken out. Okay, it's because, you know, this is one of the things. It's like shaking the tree. It's designed to shake the tree. Okay, so what it's going to do is, if you had like a point, you were going into a trade. Okay, this is your stop loss. This is probably a take point, because this is a foundation, if you like. That's why I put this gold line in here, because you can see it's bounced off here, it's bounced off here, it's bounced off here, it's bounced off here, right? And it's 3 or 4 known points. Normally means that it's going to respect this at another point. And that's why I said there's no reason why this couldn't go up and then go up even more, right? And then before you know it, we're back at new highs. No reason at all why it can't do that, because gold is a very volatile beast and it will blow your account out. And when gold goes up, it has a major effect on other forex pairs. A major effect, okay? USD CAD will work the opposite when gold goes up. Okay, so when gold goes up, CAD comes down, right? USD CAD will come down. Same as gold goes up, you'll find silver will start to slowly rise back up again, right? And Dixie works in the opposite direction as well as gold. So there's lots and lots of things that we can use which are correlations. Correlations is the opposite. Okay, just the same as Euro USD, the opposite is USD CHF. You know, just giving you these key things that you could use. So you could trade Euro USD with one hand and then have a safe haven as USD CHF as an opposite trade. Okay, and some of them are almost in front of each other. So you'll find that you're trading on one and the other one's playing catch up in the opposite direction. And this gives you points of when you can get into a trade as well. I personally like to just trade XAUUSD. This is what I do, okay? And I'm just literally waiting. This is consolidation time at the moment. We're waiting, and what will probably happen, as I said to you before, I reckon it's personally going to come down, bounce off this line, if it'll go up and then back down again, okay? And I think then it's going to create this line here, and this is going to be the head and shoulders with the support line, which I said to you about. If this comes down like that, then this is your support line. If I can draw a line straight, okay, because this is carrying all of that up, and then it's a point of it goes up or it goes down, and this is where you can target to get back into the market from doing that. So hopefully it's going to give you a little bit of an insight. And remember, I'm working on a 4-hour time frame, okay? You can always, when you look into getting into a trade, you want to make sure that you use a 5-minute or 1-minute chart, right? So if you was to get into this trade, I would wait till it's down here anyway. You want to go to a 1-minute chart, and then this is going to give you a better window. So you find that it's going to be at this one here, right? So if you wait until this comes down to this point here and you want to trade, personally I wouldn't trade at all until another candle opens on this side here, this side of this line here, or this side and this line here, and then wait for another candle as confirmation. Same as wait for another candle for confirmation, okay? Because then if it retests, then it's going to go back up or down, okay? Same as if it retests, then it's probably going to go back down and go back up, okay? It seems to do that. It never goes up in a straight line. Remember that. Gold never goes up in a straight line. So if we look for a 5-minute window, you'll find now we're starting to get an idea. Remember, it's come down here already. It's tested this line of support and gone back up, right? So there's something stronger that's pushing this up. And if we go to a 50-minute window, you'll see exactly the same thing. Now look at this. This is really important. It's come down, it's tested this line, it's broke through this line, it's gone through, it's gone up, it's come down this line, it's tested off this point and gone back up, right? So if you, by the looking at the actual 45-minute window, you can get an indication of what this is actually going to do, okay? Remember, this is our head and shoulders that I said to you about. Consolidation, which I said to you about. So what's going to happen, it's probably going to come down, bounce off this line, retest and then come back down. That's what I personally think will happen. Although don't hold that to me, I'm not a financial advisor, and I wouldn't suggest that you trade my method unless you've obviously done so in the past, okay, or you've been following me for a while or you try on a demo account first before you put it on the live account, okay? Because, you know, that's why I use simulated accounts. I'm not risking my own money. I'm risking a simulated account, and then I'm making performance fees through that. Okay, so that's it. That's the end of this video. So it's giving you a little bit of an indication. I'm just going to move this back to the 4 hour, which is what I look at. It just cleans it all up a little bit, okay? And this just gives me a little bit of an idea of what this is doing. There we go. And now I'm just sitting here waiting until it comes back down here, and the retest comes back down here, and then it will retest, go back up, or it's going to come back down. Okay, so that's it. All the very best. Hopefully this video is going to give you a little bit of an insight of how I trade gold. All the very best. Until my next video. Thank you.